Continue with Chapter 5, second video on differentiated instruction. Basically what differentiated instruction is, as it talks about in your book, is individualizing planning and teaching strategies for the children, basically making the activities appropriate for the environment and the individual needs of every child. And to do this, you follow these 5 steps on the screen. You have to know the children in your classroom. If you don't know those kids in your classroom, you're not going to be able to help them in their curriculum. Determine the learning goal. What are you teaching this week? Identify proof or evidence they understand what is being taught. Okay, what questions you're going to ask? What are you going to do to see if they understand what you've been teaching in small group activities or as a whole that week? Are you going to use a KWL chart? Find out what the children know already. Find out what they want to learn, and then the week, what did they learn? What type of plan are you going to have? Plan the learning experience. You need to make sure that your curriculum, which starts on Monday and ends on Friday, is seamless as much as possible. Have all your activities, all your children's books, all your materials all ready on day 1. Don't be pulling and stressing throughout the week. Stay over on Friday or come in early on Monday. Have it all set up so the room is set for the week. Number 5, reassess and adjust according to new needs and changes. If something happens during the week and you're not able to go outside and do a field trip that you had planned, or if someone was supposed to come and speak to the kids that week about a certain subject, have something planned as a backup just in case so there's no glitches in your routine that you have. Also, part of differentiated instruction is making sure that the children have choices during the day. We do that during free center play, and we do that during outside play. The kids get to pick and choose where they want to play. We also want to make sure that we, as the teacher, we're more of a facilitator in the classroom. We set it up. Now, we do more teacher-directed activities when we do small group activities, or we do circle time, but when it's center time, that is the children's time to be able to work and do on their own. We also need to make sure that we have different types of activities throughout the day, of independent activities and group activities for the children. And that's what I was talking about. You may start out with free play as the children are arriving in the morning. Then you move into a small group activity where you take some of the kids and your aide takes some of the kids and you read a book or a story or do an activity with them. Then you go to breakfast. Then you maybe have a circle time activity. Then you go to free choice time. You need to have lots of different group sizes and activities where you are able to have independent play time and group time with those kids. Flexibility is the most important thing. You're going to have to be able to assess those kids during the day. During free time is a great time to watch the children, to video the children, to assess where they're at in their learning. And assessment is not going away. Assessment is here, and we have to be part of that. We also have to make sure, I skipped a couple slides there. Here we go. That's where we were. We talk about an art where it's the process and not the product. It's very, very important that we watch the children as they are learning. It's not important what they can do, but how they get to the point of doing it. Okay, how do they get from point A to point Z when it comes to handwriting? What are they